So yeah, it just like it's gonna be fun. But it's funny you did bring up Superman because again, if you haven't seen My Adventure with Superman, you really should. Tafara, do we want to give any premise to this, or should we just go on and play it?
So yeah, we are. Let me see. We're in season 3 of My Adventures of Superman. We're officially doing Reign of the Superman, and I believe one of our injured villains from season 1 or 2 is become the Mecha Superman. And he showed up last episode, and now he is basically trying to take over as Lex's corporate. See, we can build our own heroes. We don't need to rely on these dirty aliens. But he's a little overkill, which, again, if you tune into these clips with us every week, if you're watching the playback of this or just the snippet, between this and X-Men, we're going to be doing these every week leading into the episode. If you want to talk with us, hang out with us, discuss theories and whatnot. But yeah, this is just a snippet for next week.
Hank Henshaw and Cyborg Superman?
Hey, yes, Hank. So Hank was, I forget who Hank was in the previous episodes, but they showed him
he was just Hank in the previous series, but he's Cyborg Superman now.
Well, they showed him on a lab table like 2 episodes ago, and it's like, who can we use the project for? And they're like, oh, yeah. Hank is like,
remember when they invaded, Brainiac invaded and shot down that one jet? Hank was in that jet.
Okay, I was like, did we see? I thought, okay, I was like, did we see Hank get? Because they mentioned, Hank can barely move or breathe, and they're like, he's perfect. And so we're seeing a little bit of Hank and his issues come out in this clip. So,
all right, well, let's play it.
Move it! Kyle! Albert! Ah! Get out of here!
Hand it over, thief.
Look what you did to my...
Yep.
Oh, that's interesting. He's wearing the Eradicator suit.
I think we all need to calm down.
The chess symbol.
You need to get out of my way.
Yeah, he's also got the light symbol on his chest.
Not the fade out, but no, that looks interesting. I still got to catch up with I'm still in season 2 of My Adventure with Superman, but I trip out the fact that he of all the powers you're gonna use, like Cyborg Superman doesn't really hold back. He literally just throws somebody to concrete like
that man is dead.
I was gonna say, like, we're not showing
that man is dead.
Yeah, I'm curious if we see. Like I said, this show is on Adult Swim, so it has the ability to go there. And I'm curious if this is where that starts, because if we see the aftermath of what happens to these people, but we've also seen Lex and Amanda Waller put people back together, because this dude was like crippled on a table with tubes in and out of his body 1 episode ago, and now he's this. So.
Interesting.
I forgot she's Banshee. I wonder when she's
Silver. I was about to say Silver Banshee.
Yeah, because I'm also wondering when she's going to wind up with Jimmy, because that's who Jimmy's with and living with and engaged to in the comics.
Yeah.
Well, Jimmy is currently running from Kara in the show, so
interesting.
I hate that.
But yeah,
I mean, I get it. They're at least setting the play up good. Because Jimmy's like, hey, she just got to Earth and she said she wants me as a mate. I'm the only guy she knows. I don't want to trap her until she's at least explored Earth. Like, I don't feel like that's fair. And even though Lois is like, you're an idiot, I'm like, I kind of get it, though. They at least gave him a valid reason versus like, I don't think it will work. So Jimmy, Flamebird's trying to be a good guy for now. But yeah, My Adventures of Superman. If you haven't watched the show yet, please do.
All right, fair enough. Well, before we get into the meat and potatoes, I know a lot of people are wondering about the prices and Rockstar. We do got to cover one last thing that also did come out. Well, 2 things, because one was Arc Systems, which we did not know happened, but Dragon Ball, because Dragon Ball Xenoverse, I'll tell you that title alone has better support than Windows, Apples, and Linux freaking bind. But if you haven't seen it, there is a new trailer out for it, as well as some gameplay and some news. But we'll start with the Welcome to West City trailer for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3.
You there, is my voice reaching your ears?